Hey everybody, welcome to Roy Cooks. I appreciate you joining. And first off, I gotta apologize. I've got a bunch of cicadas in the background back here. I'm sure y'all can hear them. They active this time of year. So anyway, we're gonna start grilling up a tri-tip for you here on the Weber Kettle very shortly. And the meat was provided by my good friends at Lobel of New York. They sent me a USDA Prime tri-tip 2-pounder, and it's already trimmed. You know, the butchers up there at Lobel's, they trim their meat really nice before they ship it out. So I don't have to do anything to this. Quite a few of you have also asked me to try out some new recipes from Lobel's website, lobels.com. It's exactly what we're doing. I found a recipe for tri-tip where you make your own rub for the tri-tip and a barbecue sauce. We're gonna check that out. It's gonna be fantastic. Y'all stick around.
Heroes chilling in the backyard grilling, cooking up some barbecue for you. Heroes chilling in the backyard grilling, showing you that you can cook it too. Always with the beer or whiskey, but he cooks responsibly.
Alright guys, here's that tri-tip I was telling you about. 2 pounds, USDA Prime tri-tip. And again, it's already been trimmed up really nice. What I'm going to do is cut this out of this packaging, and I'm going to let it sit out in the air. And I just pull it out of the fridge, so it's got to come up to temp. And while we're doing that, I've also got, you can probably see some smoke. I'm firing up some charcoal briquettes over here so we can get the grill going. Alright, let me get this done up here for you real quick. Show you what it looks like. There we go. Alright. That out of the way. That's what we've got right there, guys. Again, we're just going to let it sit here. Just hang out. I don't have to do anything to it, but rub it down with some seasoning, which we're going to do, and make some barbecue sauce. Be right back. All right, again, this recipe will be down below in the description box, and it is a recipe you can find on lobels.com website. This is the rub. Very simple. You got kosher salt, fresh cracked black pepper, some garlic powder or granulated garlic, and also celery salt right here. We're going to throw all that into one bowl here, get it mixed up. And mix it up by hand. And set this aside until we're ready to put it on the tri-tip. Alright, the meat's been resting for about a half hour. Let's go ahead and put some olive oil on it. Just like that. I got this rub here. Just give it a good mix. And this roast is, you know, fairly thick, so you can go pretty heavy with the rub if you want. Oh, I was going to show you two real quick. These tri-tips, the grain runs two different ways. Here it's running this way, and on this half it's running more like this. So you got that way, and over here this way. So what you do is remember that, because at the end, when this all Maillard reaction's going and everything, you won't be able to tell which way the grain's running. We'll cut it in half, and then we'll slice this one, and on this one, cut it in half, and we'll slice it like this. You know, just a little helpful hint there. We'll go ahead and get this all rubbed down real good. We'll do the same thing on the other side, and we'll meet you right back. All right, let's make some barbecue sauce. What do you say? I've got the recipe right here. Calls for some ketchup, and again, the recipe will be down below in the description box. And just to save time, I'm not going to measure all this on camera. Got it, I got something in there. Anyway, all right, going in with about a half cup of ketchup. There you go. Now we need some white wine vinegar. 2 tablespoons. Looks good. Worcestershire sauce. 1 tablespoon. I like Worcestershire. There you go. Molasses. 2 teaspoons. It's probably good. I'm using this full flavor right here. What else we need? Soy sauce. 1 teaspoon. Looks good. Get some chili. like that. Need a little garlic powder. Like that. Need some celery salt. Just a dash. And, oh yeah, liquid smoke. Again, just a dash. Liquid smoke's real strong, y'all. That'll work. Get this all mixed up. I've got my grill grate cleaned up. And you could do this on your stove ahead of time if you want. But I'm going to put it on the grill here and just let this cook for a couple of minutes. And we're going to use some of it to baste the tri-tip. Some of it we're going to use later as a dipping sauce. So once I get this heated up thoroughly, I'm going to divide this into two separate bowls. Alright folks, got my sauce coming up the temp. It's looking pretty doggone good. Not quite bubbling yet, but she's getting there. Got a little bit longer on that. Let's go ahead and throw this tri-tip on. Right over the fire. We're going to sear it first, then we're going to do it indirect after I get a nice sear on each side. Alright, it's just been another minute or so. Go ahead and give this sauce another stir. Watch, make sure you don't burn your sauce up, folks. Give it a taste. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. Let it cool off, and then I'm going to divide it. Steak's looking good to roast. Go ahead and close it back up. And what you want to do is, after about 5 minutes or so, flip that. Depending on the heat, you may want to flip it after a couple of minutes, but I kind of got it over a nice medium to medium-high heat right now. So we're just going to let it keep going. I'm going to flip it over here probably in another 3-4 minutes. Alright, let's see what kind of color we've got on this. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. I like that. Alright, flip it over. Let it go for another 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, we'll check back. Alright, I think it's time we can go ahead and move this. I did go ahead and flip it off camera. Let's take a look and see what it's got. Oh yeah, babe. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to leave it that way. What we're going to do is use some of this barbecue sauce we made. I divided it in half like I told you I was going to do. We're just going to baste it on here. And what I want to do is get this up to an internal temperature of about 128 to 130. And I'm not going to put a probe in it. I'm just going to use one of those instant read thermometers. Just check it every once in a while. And I am going to flip this roast over. You know, flip the tri-tip over after, I don't know, maybe after about 10 minutes like that. We'll flip it over. We'll baste the other side with barbecue sauce, and we'll let it keep cooking until it gets up to the internal temp I'm looking for. Alright, I forgot to mention, I did close down both top and bottom vents to about 1/4, okay? That's going to bring the temps down in that Weber Kettle. And it's been about 10 minutes on this first side, so let's check it out. Flip it over and baste the other side. Ooh, she's looking pretty, y'all. Looking really, really nice. Right. Okay, now we're talking. All right, baste this other side here. And the rest of this barbecue sauce we're going to use, I told you I put it in 2 different bowls. I'm going to use it to dip the pieces of tri-tip in when we're eating. Look at that, worked out just about right, man. I got just enough sauce. Perfect, there we go. Let that go about another 10 minutes. And we'll start checking internal temps after about 6 to 8 minutes. All right, it's been right about 7 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and check the internal temp, see where we're at here with it. Check the thicker part here. Oh yeah, I need to pull it off, 140, babe. Yep, I need to pull that off. Dang, I overshot it. Well, that's what happens sometimes. All right. We'll tent that up, we'll let it rest, and we'll cut into it shortly. All right, guys. Old T-Roy made a little blunder when he went inside and cut up this tri-tip yesterday. It's the next day. Tri-tip's been in the fridge overnight, but man, I was looking over my footage that I shot at the end of that video from inside yesterday. I'll put some of it up here for you. I sliced up the tri-tip. It looked good. It was real juicy. I didn't actually overcook it. It was really, really nice. And I didn't have my ISO set right on my camera, so the footage came out real grainy, as you can see over here. Anyway, decided to shoot this again. So the tri-tip's cold. I just pulled it out of the fridge. Still looks good. Still juicy. Still tastes great. Let me show you what it looks like, and we'll give it a little taste test. All right, guys, as you can see, it really, really does look good. It was a nice medium. You can see some of these slices here from yesterday. Real nice medium. This piece turned out really good. The bark on it looks really nice. Of course, it's been in the fridge overnight, so it's kind of see grill marks on there and stuff. But I'm gonna cut you a fresh slice. Get some of this out of the way here. I'll cut you a fresh slice off here. There you go. Man, this prime is excellent, y'all. All right, guys, let's give some of this USDA prime tri-tip a taste. What do you say? Even cold is fantastic, folks. But it was really, really good yesterday too when it was warm. Very juicy. And I like that rub was real simple, y'all. And the recipe will be down below in the description box. You'll check it out. But USDA prime is just tender, magical juiciness. It's really, really good. And if you haven't tried tri-tip, it's perhaps the beefiest flavored cut of meat that you can get, other than bavette steak. Bavette's pretty good too. But man, tri-tip's excellent. I know a lot of parts of the country you can't get it, but check out lobels.com. They'll ship it to you. And I gotta try this rub. I mean the barbecue sauce. Let's give that a shot. All right, put barbecue sauce in this little container right here. Just get you a piece of the tri-tip. Put your little barbecue sauce on it like that right there. See? Get that hickory smoke. The little hickory smoke in the barbecue sauce is excellent. But you also get the hickory smoke that I put on the wood, the charcoals, to give some hickory flavor to the meat itself. So, man, that barbecue sauce is good, y'all. Really, really good. This is a perfect meal right here, man. Get you some mashed potatoes or something on the side, a little veggies. You got yourself a fantastic meal. Hope y'all give it a try. If y'all enjoy this, y'all give me some thumbs up. Hope you share the video, and when you do, please tell all of your friends. T-Roy cooks responsibly. Cheers, everybody.